Hey, everybody. What's up? How y'all doing today? I pray you guys are enjoying your week. Listen up. You have made it to the end of the year, and I'm so excited to be here with you and talk with you guys this afternoon about how you could be making $1,000 plus a week, whether it's with crypto or whether it's with regular US dollar, yen, wherever you are, peso, wherever you are, you guys. All right. I want to help you understand how you can make $1,000 a week minimum. Okay, you guys, this is minimum. So $1,000 a week minimum is closely a little bit over 100 and something dollars. Okay, you guys. So journey with me. We're going to talk about this $100 a day system that I have been doing for over a year now. This $100 a day system has helped me to stay committed, to stay consistent, and to help others. Okay, so a lot of us have dreams, a lot of us have visions, a lot of us have aspirations, but we need to break it down to a way that we can understand it, and we need to break it down in a way that makes us more eager to do it. Okay, so when we understand that there's 365 days in a year and you break it down, you can be a six-figure earner within a year if you really understand the mindset. Okay, so $100 a day system. Okay, you teach the system and then you raise your price, you guys. All right, what do I mean by teach the system, raise the price? You have to understand, everybody out there, whatever business it is, they learn to copy the right cat. Okay, so I understand a lot of people don't like copying and a lot of people don't like doing what other people are doing, but it is okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. All right, you guys. So with this $100 a day system, you are able to literally do a copy and paste. Okay, you just plug it in. All right, it's that easy. And when you learn how to join in and tap into systems that are abounding, systems that haven't gone anywhere in forever, okay, you have to realize the health and wellness industry is $1 trillion industry, so it's not going away. All right, you have to understand certain industries are just gonna be here. Okay, so tap into the system. Learn the system. It's a copy and paste system. When you learn the system, you're able to teach the system. Okay. A lot of us, we hold on, we get all this information, but then we get an overload. We get a sensory overload because we haven't given it back. Okay. So we need to learn how to give and expel all of those things that we have. Utilize those things. Okay. Utilize those tactics. So the company that I'm with, the company that I partnered with, all right, you guys, they have $100 a day system. It's copy and paste. And if you follow the system step for step, word for word, you'll be able to duplicate it for yourself. Okay, I know I'm saying it over and over again, but I really want you guys to get this. Okay, because it's changed my life. It's allowed me to have a six-figure business. It's allowed me to have a life with my family and have a pleasurable life. Okay, you guys, so I want you to enjoy this as well. Okay, so like I said, once you're making that $100 a day, teach the system and then raise your price. So the system, it's called the drink to shrink. Okay. All right. It's common sense. CENTS. Sorry. It's the common sense system. Okay. So drink to shrink allows people to lose 5 pounds within 5 days. It's all organic, all healthy and natural. Okay. And you have to understand, everyone is using this as a franchisee if you'll have it. Okay. So when you have your own franchisee, you can make this, you can curate it into your own way. So I have this picture up. I've been using this presentation and slides for quite some time now, over a year, like I said. But that was a picture of when I first started. I was traveling, going down to North Carolina, going to other places, and really helping people wherever I could. So I was like all in up and down the East Coast, from North Carolina to Virginia to New York. If you need a drink to shrink, I was driving it. I was doing what I needed to do. I know it might seem a little crazy and non-profitable, but at that time when I first started, it was. My car's paid off. I didn't have a lot of problems. Okay, so it was easy. All right. So drink to shrink allows people to lose 5 pounds within 5 days. But you have to realize, when people are committed, when people really want to do the dang on thing, they will exceed your expectations. Okay, so the one thing I love about this system is that it has exceeded my expectations. One thing I did not pay attention to was the longevity of this business. Okay, this business has been around forever, and like I said, health and wellness is $1 trillion industry. Raise your hand if you know somebody that's trying to lose weight. Raise your hand if you know somebody that's trying to lose some of that holiday weight. Okay, this is the perfect time for you to introduce something to them. There's no startup cost. There's no monthly fee. There's none of that. Okay. You buy your product. Okay. Product costs $89.99. You buy that product. And if you are a player, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a go getter, you know how to multiply what you have. God gave us trees, and from trees we made tables, from trees we made chairs, from trees we made so many things. So, with this $89.99 a month, you get a package of your products. And when you learn how to flip your products, you could be making at least $100 a day. Okay, you guys. And like I said, if you do your numbers right, you can be doing 1,000 a week. Okay, so that's 4,000 a month. I don't know about you, but I'm looking for more, and not just more financially, but more in my skill set. So when you have more money, you can build your skill set. Okay, you guys, you can grow yourself. I'm in class and in school now for project management, and I would never have known that I could afford to go back to school if I didn't try again, if I didn't decide to create my own business. So, like I said, you can do this as a franchisee, you guys. Have your own mindset of what you want. So a year later, this is me. This is our drink to shrink system. We have ASO Cafe. So now we are in BWI Airport. We have a cafe where we offer iced coffee. We offer our Tisan drinks, which is a green drink that has 9 core ingredients, 9 different types of grasses that helps lower blood pressures, help people with diabetic and insulin problems. There's so much that you can help and provide solutions to people when you decide to step up. Okay, so our Tisan drinks, our morning muffy is a coffee that's made out of, it's an aptogenic drink. Okay, it's made out of mushrooms. Everyone's saying how coffee is bad now for you and you shouldn't be eating this, you shouldn't be doing that. Well, my coffee is mushrooms. I don't know about you, but lion's mane is very great and very good with the cognitive recognition and keeping you awake, keeping you good and ready. So when you have the morning muffy, which we offer in hot, or the iced muffy, which we offer in cold, you are starting your day where you are having, you don't have to worry about the crashes. You are having that optimal mental capacity, okay, from the mushrooms. All right. So then we have our botanical refresher. So, like I said, it's drink to shrink. You change it, you can make it to your own franchisee. So we've now changed it to our botanical refreshers. Okay, you guys. So we have various flavors. We stay into the 100% juice, the 100% healthy and natural way. Okay, so there's no additive, no anything of that sort. But like I said, health and wellness is $1 trillion industry. A lot of you are looking around saying, what can I get in? What can I do? God has already given it to you. You just have to utilize what you have. Okay, you guys, utilize it. And this is your clarion call. This is your opportunity for you to walk into a season where you can elevate your whole life. Like I said, you learn that system, then you raise your price, you guys. Okay, who would have known that I would have my own restaurant? Who would have known that I would have my own cafe? I'm not supposed to talk about the restaurant, right? But who would have known that I would be building and aspiring and growing in my expertise and in my clientele? All right. Who would have known that this would be my life? So understanding that you could be making, like I said, $100 a week minimum. When you begin to learn and build your skill set, when you begin to raise your financial literacy, then your financial IQ will raise. Once your financial IQ raises, then you'll be able to feel comfortable with raising your prices. You'll understand that you have overhead costs, and taxes, and employees, and all of these things, and it's going to be a necessity. So, like I said, I started Drink the Shrink, traveling, giving these out to people on my social media. If you haven't looked, you can look on my social media, all up and down, Drink the Shrink, letting people know this is something that you want, this is something that you need. And from there, I've now been able to have a restaurant, a cafe, and I'm able to help people. It's impact over income. So this is a great way for you to have income. Okay, this is a way for you to have income, but you have to do it through having great impact. All right. So I have to ask you a question. have to ask you a real question, okay? Yes, you can make $1,000 a day. Yes, you can make at least $100 a day if you really just do the bare minimum. Yes, you could build this into a business, but how many of you believe in multiple streams of income? Okay, multiple streams. Hey, Miss Teresa, thanks for joining. Multiple streams of income is important for you. Okay, so not only do you have the foot traffic, not only are you selling your product, but then you have something that's called residual. Okay, so when you have that residual, now if you're able to talk to 10 people, at least 10 people a day, all right, you'll go through the cycle, okay? You're gonna hit the no's. For every no, keep going. You're gonna get to that yes. I'm a living witness and I'm here to talk to you guys and let you know, all right? So continue to push, 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 push. Talk to those people. Hey, I have a great opportunity. Even come from this tactic because I started like this, but after a while I got too antsy and I couldn't just sit around. But you can allow people to come to you. Set your lifestyle, set your posts up in a way to where as though your lifestyle is appealing to them. Your lifestyle is something that they say, I want that. I want to have that. And when they see it, then they'll come to you and then they'll say, hey, what's this? What's that? What are you doing? And you can present them the opportunity, okay? But we don't ever want to force, we don't ever want to rush, okay? But we want to gently remind and introduce people to this great and wonderful opportunity because that's exactly what it is. It's a great and a wonderful opportunity. I'm sorry, y'all can hear my little brother in the background singing, but can you commit to 10 people? All right. Like I said, not everyone's going to say yes. But when you get those people that are committed, I'm telling you, it helps out so much. So let's go through some money. Let's break this down so you can understand how the residual begins to come in. Okay. So I've been speaking on a smaller scale, but when you start to grow in this and recognize what's truly going on, okay, you could be making at least 6,400 a month just from your residual side. How do you do that? Okay. So you end up getting 30 people on your left, 30 people on your right. Okay. When you have 30 people on your left, 30 people on your right, you start to qualify for what we have as stars. There's certain stars and certain levels in our system, in our company, that helps you unlock more money. So then you get binary. You see binary down there. You get the binary where you get 1,600, okay? We have something called a car bonus, okay, you guys? So binary by 2. When you have 2 people who get 2, you get the 1,600, all right? So then you also have a car bonus. There's so many incentives that this business has. So this is just an example. This is an example, like I said, of a cap of how much you can make. I introduced this by saying making your first 1,000, but really you can make 6,400 a month. Really, you can make 10,000 a month. I remember when we hit our first 10K back in August, I was flabbergasted. Okay, I was flabbergasted because who would have known? Who would have known that people wanted what I had for them? You know, it was just it expanded my mind so much. So I want to show you. This is just a few, okay? This is just a few of some testimonies and some people who are out there really rocking it and doing their business. You see the people and the ladies in red, they are in South Africa, okay, you guys? So this is all the way over in South Africa. We're in Canada. We're about to be coming to the Dominican Republic. So I'm really excited for that because that's my hometown, all right? So ya sabes, I'm ready for mi gentes. I'm so ready, all right, you guys, for the Dominican Republic. So you see it right down there in the pictures. You got people who are doing the rocking with the drink to shrink. They're rocking with their own. They're doing tables. They're going out talking to people. You see our CEO and our owner right there as he's expanding and as he's building the business. You see the people down there all with the law greens. You see how you can change this. It's all about your creativity. It's all about your mindset. And when you have a big creativity, when you have a big mindset to play on the drawing board and to recognize I can achieve this if I just focus on it. All you got to do is focus, okay, you guys? Like, bear with me. I saw a post, right? And it said, a lot of us would rather spend 40 years working for somebody and say, oh, now I'm ready to get a business versus spending 2 to 3 years really working that business and really putting in the nitty gritty and taking out all, paying that price. A lot of us won't do that. We won't spend 2 to 3 years trying to build a business so we can live in residual income and live a healthier lifestyle. But we'll go work for somebody for 40 years and then wonder why we aren't where we want to be. I don't get it, but that's our life. That's how we are. But I understand we're looking sometimes for consistency. We're looking sometimes for that stability. This can be your consistency as long as you stay consistent. This could be your stability if you allow it to be. Okay, so this is one of my meat and potatoes. Like I said, it's multiple streams of income. There's royalties, there's residuals, there's actual working a 9 to 5, there's stocks and things like investments and such. So open your mindset, expand your mindset to want more. Okay, you guys. So that's my dear friend down there, Miss Angel. You see her with her products out there selling out there in the streets. You see out here, like I said, Miss Tahiti, she's in South Africa. You see our owner, you see all the women in South Africa right there in that picture in red. They got together and they were able to celebrate all of the top earners and all of the people who are in Africa right now. They're really building this thing. Y'all, they are really working over there, okay? They're not only in South Africa now, but about to be in Nigeria. There's so much that is happening with this business, and I really want you to be a part of the expanse because you can tap in to another country. I was shocked when I started looking at my podcast reviews and my YouTube and saw my analytics was India, my analytics was Africa, my analytics was South Africa. And so as I continued to stay consistent, then I had clients and I had customers in South Africa. Now I have distributors in South Africa. Okay, so it's a process. We all have to pay our price. We all have to go through the process. But I encourage you that it is possible. I encourage you and I implore you to continue. All you have to do is find one person. It starts with one. You see him right there? That's my operations manager. That's Andre. It started with us two. It literally started. Well, it started with me, and then I got him in like 2 days later. But it started. You get one, that one gets one, that one gets one, and you keep going, okay? And when you understand the power of partnership, a lot of us are trying to do things on our own, and we wonder why we can't reach and achieve things. If you had 8 hands, what would you do? If you had 8 hands, what would you do? So you just need 3 more friends to help you. You need 3 more people who are like-minded, who know what they want to do, and y'all get to work. Okay, you guys? So it's literally that simple, but we make things so complicated. We go to people who aren't interested, and then we get stuck in the fact that they aren't interested. Move on to the next person. Like I said, you get a no, you move to the next person, okay? And you keep growing, you keep moving. All right, you have to learn how to utilize people in a way that it's beneficial. You don't always have to fall and be in bad turmoil because you offered opportunity to someone and they said no. Move on to the next person. Like I said, for every no you get, you're gonna eventually get a yes, okay? And when you get that yes, it's gonna be so beneficial. He lives in residual income. Sometimes I'll be looking at him because he is an employee of me as well. It's just like, you think you are somebody, huh? You done made all this residual and you're getting paid from us with the actual cafe and stuff. You loving it, huh? But it puts a smile on my face to be able to put smiles on other people's faces. People who don't have jobs, people who don't know where their next meal is coming from, people who don't know how their next paycheck is going to come from. To be able to now show them you can make at least $100 a day, at least. And I keep saying that's at least because I want you to expand your mind. It shouldn't be stuck at 100. Yes, that's where you should start if you don't have anything. But as you start making more, I'm telling you, you guys, your mindset starts to open up where you're like, I can do more. Let's do more. We can do this, you know? So I encourage you guys, I implore you guys, start today. If you want to get connected, if this sounds something like something that you want to do, you can reach me here on Facebook, DM me here on YouTube. You can like, subscribe, and comment if you want. If you're in the private group, you guys should be able to talk to any experts, anybody in the group who already is a part of this, and I will also chime in and jump in on there. But my phone number is 410-929-1772, 410-929-1772. You can text me. You can say, hey, I want to learn more I want to know more about how I can make $1,000 a day. Like I said, there's no startup cost. There's no startup like an entry fee, or there's no monthly costs and things of that sort. You literally just pay $89.99 for your products whenever you need your products, and you learn how to start flipping and growing. Okay, and that's literally all it is to it. Okay, I don't want us to make it hard. I don't want us to make this complicated by trying to think more into it. This is an opportunity, like I said, for you to tap into $1 trillion industry. Tap into that $1 trillion industry and learn how to grow your clientele, grow your people by growing your skill set. So, how many of you out there are physical trainers? How many of you are physical therapists? How many of you out there are just looking for a way to connect your story to other people? So, if you're looking to lose weight and you want to document that journey and still monetize from your journey, this is a great way, because as people see that what you're using works, we have countless, endless testimonies of this. But when they see that this really works, they're going to be banging your door down. I promise you, they are banging my door down almost every day. I'm getting customers trying to have me deliver, trying to have me bring them stuff. And I'm like, look, you guys, you have to go to the cafe now. You have to do this. You have to do that. It's disheartening that I have to push them away, but we have a whole system, we have whole processes now, and it's like we've blown up. You can't jump on the bandwagon now. You gotta go how everybody else go. But like I said, you guys, I love you. I encourage you to really jump on today. 410-929-1772. Thank you so much, Miss Teresa, and all of you for joining in with me. I love you guys so much. We need to connect, Miss Teresa. We really do. So thank you guys. Love you. Have a great afternoon. Take care. Don't forget, like and subscribe.